Hello everyone. Did you know there's a species called bone crushers that is dominated by females? That's right, we're talking about the spotted hyena. Currently, the Serengeti is seeing a booming population of nearly 6,000 hyenas. But why is their population increasing so much? The answer lies in their incredible adaptability and social structure, which has allowed them to thrive despite challenges like competition for food and habitat changes. This growth is raising concerns among local communities. What fears has this surge in hyena numbers brought to the people? Let's explore the impact together, and don't forget to subscribe to stay informed on our latest updates. In the Serengeti, hyenas have attacked over 3,000 livestock in recent years, creating serious challenges for local communities. As omnivores, hyenas feed not only on fresh prey but also on carrion, which means their teeth and saliva are often carriers of infectious diseases. When they attack livestock, these diseases can spread to surviving animals and even pose a risk to humans. As a result, people have spent more than $1.05 million on vaccinations and protective measures while also suffering significant property losses. So, what steps have the people of the Serengeti taken to safeguard their livestock and protect their economy from these relentless predators? To address the growing hyena threat, locals in the Serengeti have taken various steps. Since hyenas are mostly active at night, many have installed lights around their farms and homes to deter them. They also rely on large, aggressive guard dogs to fend off hyenas and other predators. However, with the hyena population increasing unchecked and no natural predators to keep them in balance, how much more will their numbers grow? In response to this alarming situation, hunters in the Serengeti have not stood idly by. So, what actions have they taken to stop the situation from worsening? In the face of the growing hyena menace, hunting organizations were established to protect both people and livestock from these dangerous predators. These organizations quickly attracted experienced hunters and thrill seekers alike, drawn by the challenge of confronting one of nature's most resilient carnivores. Equipped with powerful rifles like the .308 Winchester, capable of penetrating the tough hide of a hyena, these hunters set out with precision and purpose. Each hunting team typically consists of 4 to 6 members, including skilled trackers, sharpshooters, and assistants, all working in harmony to ensure the hunt goes smoothly. The first crucial step in any hunt is finding the prey, and that's where the trackers come in. These experts scan the terrain for subtle signs, footprints, scat, or the eerie laughter of a nearby pack. Armed with binoculars and GPS systems, they lead the group toward the target, always staying several hundred meters away to avoid spooking the hyenas. Once the prey is located, the tracker quietly signals the team, and the hunters begin to close in. But stealth is key. If they get too close, the hyenas could easily turn from hunted to hunter. As the hunters move into position, the main shooter takes center stage. Choosing a rifle designed for accuracy and range, like the .36 Springfield, they line up the shot, aiming for the vital organs, the heart or lungs, ensuring a quick, humane kill. The assistant hunter remains nearby, ready to assist in any way, whether it's helping with gear or stepping in if the situation becomes dangerous. With patience and precision, the team can often take down 2 or 3 hyenas per hunt, making a real impact on the local population. Once the hunt is over, the results are reported to wildlife authorities, ensuring that conservation and population control efforts are being maintained. Over time, these organized hunts have helped reduce the hyena population by 10-15, giving farmers and locals a much-needed break from their relentless attacks. But the question remains, do you think this method is effective, or should there be another way to manage these powerful predators? Let us know your thoughts. Did you know that California is currently home to around 11,000 to 15,000 wild donkeys? While they may seem like harmless creatures, their growing population is creating some serious issues for the environment. These animals, with their constant grazing and trampling, are throwing the natural balance out of whack, leading to damaged ecosystems and even affecting local agriculture. The result? Millions of dollars in damage that's impacting the state. So what kind of havoc have these wild donkeys really caused in California, and what can be done about it? Stick around, let's dive into this fascinating topic together. And don't forget to hit subscribe to stay in the loop with our latest updates. In California, wild donkeys pose a serious threat to crops like alfalfa, grapes, and various fruits and vegetables. Their foraging not only destroys crops but also damages fences and irrigation systems, costing the state millions each year. In one case, a Southern California alfalfa farm suffered over $100,000 in losses after a herd of donkeys ravaged the fields and wrecked irrigation equipment. These incidents highlight the costly impact of unchecked wild donkey populations on agriculture and property. To combat the growing number of wild donkeys wreaking havoc on crops and livestock areas, many California farmers have resorted to building high, durable fences made from steel or wood. These fences offer a practical way to protect valuable farmland and livestock from donkey intrusions. While this method provides immediate relief by keeping the animals out, it's only a temporary solution. The wild donkey population has been increasing by around 20 annually, driven by a lack of natural predators and favorable breeding conditions. This surge in numbers has led to competition between livestock and donkeys for limited food resources, straining the local environment even further. With the situation escalating, what steps has the U.S. government taken to reduce the donkey population to a more sustainable level? In response to the rising number of wild donkeys threatening crops and property, hunting organizations across the U.S. have stepped in, offering an old-world solution to a modern problem. These groups, often made up of experienced hunters, venture out with precision rifles and the sharp instincts needed for such dangerous hunts. Typically, 5 to 10 hunters form a team, each with their own specialized role, from tracking to taking the shot. The thrill of the chase is only matched by the skill required to pull it off, and these hunters rely on everything from traditional tracking methods like hoof prints and broken branches to high-tech tools like GPS and drones to pinpoint the elusive donkeys.
And what are you learning?
The tracker, a key member in the group, carefully reads the landscape, following the telltale signs left behind by the wild animals. With keen eyes and the aid of advanced technology, they guide the group closer to the animal. Stealth is vital. Hunters must stay hundreds of yards away to avoid spooking their prey. The closer they get, the more critical timing becomes. When the donkeys are finally in sight, it's all about precision. The hunter waits for the perfect moment, ensuring they have a clean line of sight for a humane shot that won't let the animal suffer or escape.
Oof.
When it's time to strike, the main hunter steps forward, rifle in hand, prepared to make the shot count. These hunters favor high-powered, long-range rifles capable of accuracy over great distances. One quick, clean shot to the chest or head to ensure the donkey is taken down swiftly and humanely. The rest of the group stands ready to assist. Whether to finish the hunt or retrieve the fallen animal, it's a delicate dance, requiring patience, coordination, and an understanding of the land and the prey. With these well-orchestrated hunts, groups can take down several donkeys in a single outing, making a noticeable dent in the population. Estimates suggest that hunting efforts have reduced the wild donkey population by around 10 to 15, though the problem persists. So, what do you think? Does this method strike the right balance between efficiency and conservation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Komodo dragons, originally from Indonesia, have surprisingly established a significant presence in the United States due to relocation efforts, resulting in an estimated population of around 3,000 to 4,500 individuals. While this number might seem small, these giant reptiles have already caused considerable disruptions, including environmental pollution, livestock damage, and even threats to human safety. So, how are the people of the United States dealing with the presence of thousands of Komodo dragons? Join us as we explore this pressing issue, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Komodo dragons, now primarily found in coastal states like Florida, California, and Texas, have thrived in these regions due to their warm climates and access to abundant water sources. Unfortunately, their presence has led to the pollution of approximately 15% of the United States water supply, creating significant environmental concerns. Beyond this, these apex predators have caused the annual loss of around 20,000 livestock, particularly targeting cattle and sheep. This impact not only affects the livelihood of farmers, but also results in an estimated $50 million loss to the U.S. economy each year. So, what do you think American farmers should do to protect their economy from these challenges? To minimize the significant losses caused by Komodo dragons, farmers have turned to using noose traps, a simple yet effective method passed down through generations. These traditional traps are typically set up near water sources or along animal paths where Komodo dragons are likely to roam. The simplicity and effectiveness of this method provide farmers with a reliable way to protect their livestock without the need for advanced technology. However, despite these efforts, these massive reptiles, weighing between 150 to 230 pounds, have increasingly become a threat to human safety. Since the beginning of 2024, the United States has received approximately 75 reports of Komodo dragon-related incidents, highlighting the growing danger. So in your opinion, what methods should the United States use to manage the Komodo dragon population more effectively? Understanding the significant impact of Komodo dragons, hunting policies have been established, though they remain limited and are primarily enforced in coastal regions like Florida and Texas. The leader in this hunting activity is Ted Nugent, a renowned hunter known not only for his exceptional skill, but also for his deep understanding of Komodo dragon behavior, leading to a remarkable 95% success rate in his hunts. So what is his strategy? To ensure the safety and success of the hunt, Ted Nugent typically conducts his hunts during cooler periods when Komodo dragons are less active. He usually hunts with a team of 3 to 5 people, depending on weather conditions and terrain. The team includes Nugent as the primary hunter, 1-2 secondary hunters, and a tracker. All members must ensure they have the necessary permits before the hunt begins. The tracker's role is crucial in this process. They rely on signs like tracks, droppings, and disturbed vegetation, using advanced equipment such as thermal imaging devices to locate the prey. Upon detecting a Komodo dragon, the tracker discreetly signals Nugent and the secondary hunters while maintaining a safe distance to avoid alerting the dragon, usually keeping the team about 100 yards away from the target. So what types of weapons does hunter Ted Nugent usually use when hunting Komodo dragons in the United States? Once the Komodo dragon's location is confirmed, Ted Nugent uses high-quality binoculars to observe and verify the size of the dragon, ensuring it meets the standard hunting criteria. So, do you agree with the methods used by farmers and hunters like Ted Nugent in the United States? Please leave your opinion in the comments section below. Did you know that between 3,000 and 4,500 leopards are currently roaming the wilds of Mexico? These majestic but elusive creatures have been spotted more frequently in recent years, often invading areas near human settlements, causing fear and panic among locals. From the dense jungles to rural communities, leopards have ventured beyond their usual habitats, sparking concerns over safety and wildlife management. So what challenges have leopards caused in Mexico, and how is the country addressing these issues? Let's dive into this topic together. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest content. In Mexico, jaguars have been responsible for killing between 900 and 1,000 cattle in recent years, targeting livestock such as cows and calves that graze near the edges of their natural habitats. These attacks have led to significant financial losses for farmers, amounting to thousands of dollars, particularly in regions like the Yucatan Peninsula and the Sierra Madre. The loss of livestock has not only disrupted local economies, but also deepened tensions between human communities and wildlife. So, what measures have Mexicans taken to prevent further loss of livestock and property? In response to the growing threat of leopard attacks, many communities in Mexico have turned to surveillance cameras, sensor-based warning systems, and reinforced fences as a line of defense. However, these solutions provide only temporary relief, as leopards, known for their remarkable strength and ability to climb, are still able to breach these barriers in nearly 70 of cases. This has led to numerous incidents where leopards have attacked and injured people, despite the safety measures in place. Given the gravity of the situation, how have the people of Mexico adapted to better protect their homes and lives while coexisting with these powerful predators? In Mexico, the increasing threat of leopards has driven communities to seek solutions beyond fences and alarms. One of the most intense responses has been organized hunting trips led by experienced hunters. Each year, around 100 to 150 hunters take on the dangerous task, preparing meticulously for these expeditions. Divided into specialized groups, trackers, sharpshooters, and assistants, each team member has a crucial role, but how exactly does this thrilling process unfold? Trackers, the heart of the operation, rely on subtle signs like paw prints, broken branches, and even fur caught on rough tree bark to locate their elusive prey. Equipped with modern tracking devices like GPS and motion sensors, they silently follow the leopard's path. When they spot the creature, they alert the hunters, ensuring they stay at least 300 meters away to avoid startling the predator. This distance is key because once the leopard detects human presence, it can vanish in an instant. Once the location is confirmed, hunters take their positions around 200 meters from the target using high-powered rifles with 30 caliber rounds, carefully chosen for their ability to pierce the leopard's tough hide. They rely on precision binoculars to spot the animal and aim for vital areas, such as the heart or lungs, for a swift, humane takedown. If the leopard falls instantly, the assistant hunters move quickly to secure the area and manage the situation. Despite these coordinated efforts, and the fact that such hunts have reduced leopard attacks by about 20, the practice remains controversial. Protests and opposition continue to rise, with many calling for alternative solutions to preserve wildlife without resorting to lethal methods. So, what's your take? Do you think organized hunting is a necessary response, or should we explore other paths? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Australia is currently facing the challenge of managing millions of wild pigs, with an estimated 23 to 26 million being actively hunted across the country. These invasive animals primarily gather in states such as Queensland and New South Wales, where they thrive in the diverse landscapes. Each year, wild pigs cause substantial damage, amounting to over $800 million USD. This figure includes the destruction of crops, damage to the environment, and threats to human safety, as well as disruptions to the hunting season. So how do Australians deal with millions of wild pigs here? Let's find out the answer, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on great hunting experiences. According to annual reports, feral pigs cause over $400 million UN damage to agriculture in Australia each year. Their destructive behavior includes rooting, trampling, and consuming crops, leading to significant losses. The crops most affected by feral pigs are sugarcane, grains, and root vegetables, with states like Queensland and New South Wales bearing the brunt of the damage. This devastation costs farmers millions of dollars each harvest, representing up to 20% of their total yield. So what should Australian farmers do to protect their crops? To protect the agricultural economy, Australian farmers have employed various types of traps, such as cage traps and net traps, to hunt wild pigs. These traps are typically set up near areas with high pig activity, including around crop fields, water sources, and known pig trails. The use of these traps has provided significant advantages to farmers, including reducing the labor and time needed to control pig populations. By effectively capturing large numbers of wild pigs, these traps have substantially lowered the rate of pig invasions in crops, helping to safeguard agricultural yields. So, do you agree with the method that Australian farmers have used? If yes, please like the video, and if no, leave the number 0 in the comment section. However, the spread of wild pigs has extended into urban areas, with their numbers rising by about 30 in recent years. Their destructive behavior in parks, gardens, and public spaces has caused widespread frustration and concern as these animals damage property and disrupt daily routines. Moreover, wild pigs contribute to an increasing number of traffic accidents in Australia, with around 2,000 incidents reported annually. These accidents lead to approximately 10 fatalities and over 200 injuries each year, emphasizing the serious threat posed by these animals. What steps should the Australian government take to restore peace to communities affected by the growing wild pig population? To curb wild boar behavior, Australia has implemented stringent hunting policies. leading to the establishment of numerous hunting organizations dedicated to controlling the population. Among these, the Australian Feral Pig Hunters Association stands out as the most popular and effective, attracting the largest number of hunters nationwide. Each year, this organization reports a significant reduction in wild boar numbers, successfully culling approximately 1,550,000 boars. So what methods did the hunters use in this activity? In Australia, approximately 60 of hunters choose to combine rifles with dogs when hunting wild pigs, a method that has shown remarkable effectiveness in managing the invasive population. This approach is particularly popular because it dramatically increases the success rate in capturing and controlling wild pigs. Hunters often use high-powered rifles like the 308 Winchester or 36 Springfield, selected for their precision and ability to deliver a humane kill, critical in minimizing the suffering of the animals while ensuring the safety and efficiency of the hunt. So have you ever wondered what makes certain dog breeds so effective in hunting wild pigs and how they work in perfect coordination with their handlers? The hunting dogs such as the Australian Bull Arab, American Pit Bull Terrier, and Blue Heeler are specifically trained for these hunts. These breeds are prized for their powerful build, stamina, and sharp instincts, making them indispensable in tracking and cornering wild pigs. When these dogs detect prey, they immediately alert the hunter with distinct barks and then work to immobilize the pig by encircling it, preventing its escape. This process is highly coordinated, as the dogs are equipped with GPS collars connected to the hunter's handheld GPS device, allowing the hunter to follow their movements precisely.
Well, that could have been easier.
Upon receiving the alert from the dogs, the hunter moves swiftly to the location, using the GPS to navigate through often challenging terrain. On arrival, the hunter carefully assesses the situation to ensure a clear and effective shot, typically taking down between 3 to 5 wild pigs per hunt, depending on the herd size. After each hunt, it is mandatory for hunters to report their kills to the overseeing hunting organization, which plays a crucial role in monitoring the success of these population control efforts. These reports are vital for tracking the progress in reducing the wild pig population, which has been estimated to decrease by about 20 in regions where this hunting method is consistently applied. In particular, this combined method of using rifles and dogs has not only proven to be one of the most efficient strategies in controlling wild pigs, but has also significantly reduced the financial burden on farmers, potentially saving millions of dollars each year in crop protection and damage repair. So, what do you think about this method? Leave your opinion in the comment section below. The United States is facing a growing challenge with increasing monkey attacks, particularly in Texas, where invasive populations are rising by 25 annually. Urbanization and deforestation have pushed these monkeys out of their natural habitats, leading them to invade human spaces, destroy crops, and cause daily disruptions. So, what challenges do these monkeys pose, and how is the government responding? Let's dive in, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. This issue is underscored by alarming statistics from the Department of Animal Health, which reports over 1,200 monkey attacks in Texas within the last 5 years. This alarming situation has serious implications for both the economy and public health. Invasive monkeys cause significant damage, with farmers in affected areas facing annual losses of $10,000 to $50,000 due to crop destruction. This invasive problem has reached critical proportions, with wild monkey populations growing rapidly and outpacing control efforts. In response, Texas authorities have authorized controlled hunting to reduce the monkey population to safer levels. To manage this problem effectively, the state of Texas has established specific requirements for those wishing to participate in the controlled hunts. Hunters must be at least 18 years old, ensuring they possess the maturity and responsibility needed for the task. Additionally, they must demonstrate their ability to own and safely use hunting equipment through proper training and certification.
Monkeys are incredibly smart and know exactly how to sneak.
Meeting these requirements is just the beginning. Hunting monkeys with guns demands skill, knowledge, and strict adherence to legal regulations to ensure safety and effectiveness. Most hunters use small caliber rifles, typically with .22 LR ammunition, which are popular for their high accuracy and sufficient power to take down monkeys without causing excessive damage. Along with the right firearm and ammunition, hunters rely on additional gear to improve their effectiveness in the field. Binoculars or scopes are essential for observing and identifying targets from a distance, while camouflage clothing helps hunters blend into the environment, reducing the likelihood of being detected by monkeys. Despite the advantages that this equipment provides, hunters must be prepared to deal with the challenges of hunting highly intelligent prey. Monkeys are smart and often travel in groups of 5 to 10, making them difficult targets. Hunters typically use fruit scents as bait, as monkeys are strongly attracted to aromas from bananas, mangoes, and pineapples. The bait is strategically placed in areas frequented by monkeys, like forest edges or fruit orchards. Once the bait is set, the hunter finds a nearby hiding spot and patiently waits. Patience and precision are crucial when it comes to taking the shot. To ensure a humane kill with a single shot, accurate aiming is of utmost importance. Aim for vital areas such as the head or chest to cause immediate damage to essential organs. Keeping a steady hand and controlling your breathing are key to minimizing movement and ensuring a clean, effective shot. Even though hunting monkeys may appear easier than hunting other animals, it still requires skill and careful preparation. In 2022, licensed hunters in Texas shot a total of 17,682 monkeys. In the first 6 months of 2023 alone, this number reached 9,475, suggesting the total for this year might be even higher. Despite the high number of monkeys hunted each year, they only account for about 5% of Texas's total invasive monkey population. Although controversial, hunting remains the primary solution used by authorities to ensure public safety. Elk. In the United States, it's estimated that there are over 700,000 iguanas, with the majority residing in Florida, where their population has surged in recent years. In Florida alone, approximately 70 of these iguanas have invaded human settlements, causing substantial property damage and disrupting local ecosystems. This invasion has led to an estimated $1.05 million in annual damage to homes, gardens, and infrastructure in affected areas. So how have people here dealt with the challenges iguanas pose? Let's find out with us, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for great experiences. Thank you. In the United States, iguanas are notorious for causing significant structural damage, particularly through their burrowing habits. These reptiles dig extensive tunnel systems, often undermining the foundations of buildings, roads, and seawalls, leading to costly repairs and even dangerous collapses. Florida is the most affected state, with cities like Miami and Fort Lauderdale facing severe challenges. Additionally, their burrowing can disrupt the natural flow of water, leading to increased erosion and the contamination of water sources with bacteria and waste. This pollution poses risks to both human health and local wildlife. So what should people do to protect their habitat? To address the growing iguana problem, people in affected areas like Florida have turned to cage traps as a practical solution. These traps typically measure around 4 feet in length, 1 foot in width, and 1.5 feet in height, providing enough space to safely capture the iguanas without harming them.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Traps are often set up near riverbanks, canals, and other areas where iguanas are known to frequent. A well-placed trap can capture 1 or 2 iguanas at a time. Once captured, the iguanas are usually relocated to wildlife control facilities, or humane euthanasia is performed following state regulations.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
This method offers several advantages, including minimizing property damage, reducing the iguana population humanely, and preventing further environmental degradation. So, what should the United States do to deal with the iguana population?
Oh my gosh.
To prevent the increasingly serious iguana disasters, the United States has implemented several hunting policies, with particular emphasis on the efforts led by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. This organization has been instrumental in reducing iguana-related damage by approximately 30 through controlled hunts and public awareness campaigns. Each year, around 1,000 licensed hunters participate in these efforts, working diligently to curb the growing iguana population. So, what weapons do hunters use to quickly and humanely take down iguanas? To ensure an effective hunt, hunters typically use high-powered air rifles, which are popular for iguana hunting due to their precision and reduced noise, minimizing the disturbance to surrounding areas. Some of the most commonly used rifles include .22 caliber air rifles and PCP air rifles, known for their accuracy and power.
Dude, that thing disappeared.
Alongside their rifles, hunters are equipped with scopes, rangefinders, and sometimes thermal imaging devices to spot iguanas more effectively in their natural habitats. So, to ensure the safety of the hunt, what strategies does the organization have? In addition, each hunt usually divides hunters into small groups of 3 to 5 people. This strategy not only increases safety, but also allows hunters to cover more ground efficiently, improving their chances of success. Given the iguana's preference for warm, sunny areas, the organization often encourages hunters to focus on areas like riverbanks, canals, and urban parks where iguanas are most likely to be found. So when the hunter discovers prey, what should the hunter do? When a hunter spots an iguana, the first step is to assess the size of the animal. Typically, iguanas allowed for hunting are those over 4 feet in length, including the tail. After identifying a suitable target, the hunter must maintain an appropriate distance, usually between 20 to 30 yards, to ensure the most accurate shot. Hunters generally aim for the head or neck area of the iguana to ensure a quick and humane takedown. So, what are the results of the hunting methods and efforts of the hunter groups? With a well-coordinated approach, hunter groups can harvest approximately 6 to 8 iguanas per hunting trip. This success rate highlights the crucial role of both the hunters and the organization in managing the iguana population. Due to these efforts, the percentage of iguanas appearing on the streets has significantly decreased. However, to ensure the continued success of the control plan, hunters are required to report the number of iguanas captured and their locations to the organization. So, do you agree with the methods applied by the residents and hunters here? Leave your opinion in the comments section below. Currently, Maryland is facing an unexpected and alarming situation. An estimated 1,000 to 1,500 hippos have mysteriously appeared across the state. But how did this sudden surge of hippos come to be? These massive animals, usually found in the rivers of Africa, have somehow migrated here, raising questions about environmental changes and human interference. Their unexpected presence has caused confusion and fear among residents, as hippos are known for their territorial nature and can be extremely dangerous. So what challenges have these hippos caused for the people of Maryland? Let's dive in and explore. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on this unfolding situation. The presence of these hippos in Maryland has not only stirred fear but also caused significant damage to the state's farmlands. It is estimated that the hippos have caused millions of dollars in damage to crops and livestock, leaving farmers scrambling to protect their livelihoods. They consume vast amounts of water, further straining the local water supply, especially in areas already facing drought conditions. The danger to humans is also real. A typical case involved a local farmer who was attacked while walking near an ecological reserve, narrowly escaping serious injury. So what have the people of Maryland done to push back against the increasingly aggressive hippos? To deal with these aggressive hippos, authorities have attempted to sterilize and relocate them to safer areas or sanctuaries abroad. However, transporting such massive and hostile animals is both difficult and costly. Despite these efforts, the hippo population continues to rise with an increase of nearly 10 per year due to the lack of natural predators in the region. This has raised concerns about the potential for more frequent and dangerous encounters, as the worst-case consequence involves hippos attacking people, leading to serious injuries. Realizing the urgency of the situation, what creative solutions do you think the people of Maryland have had to come up with to manage this escalating threat? To protect people from the dangers of hippos, skilled hunters have organized specialized hunts. Around 50 hunters have participated in these activities, preparing extensively with high-caliber rifles, protective gear, and coordination plans. Typically, hunters are divided into smaller groups of 5 to 7 people, including experienced marksmen and local guides. So how does the hunting process unfold? Follow the journey to witness these intense moments. Trackers play a vital role in locating hippos, relying on footprints, droppings, and disturbed vegetation while using GPS and other tracking devices. Hippos are extremely aggressive when threatened, so trackers carefully notify the hunters once the prey is found, making sure to keep their distance to avoid dangerous confrontations. Once the prey's location is confirmed, hunters take position at a distance of about 150 to 200 yards. They use heavy-duty rifles, often about .458 Winchester Magnums, or similar large-caliber guns designed to penetrate the thick skin of a hippo. The barrel size is typically around .45 2A50 caliber to ensure the bullet reaches vital organs. Hunters also use high-quality binoculars, like Swarovski or Leupold models, to zero in on the best shot. The primary target is usually the brain or heart, ensuring a humane and quick takedown. However, due to the hippo's tough hide, it often takes more than one shot to bring them down. The assistant hunter stays ready to fire a follow-up shot if needed. On average, each hunting group manages to harvest 1 to 2 hippos per trip. These efforts have significantly reduced hippo attacks on humans and the pollution of water sources by nearly 30%. The advantage of this method is its direct impact in controlling the growing population and protecting communities. So, do you agree with this method or not? Leave your opinion in the comments section below. Are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of mountain goats in the United States? These remarkable animals, renowned for their incredible agility on steep and rugged terrain, are truly a marvel of nature. In this video, we'll explore the impressive mountain goat population, currently estimated at 2.55 million, and their distribution across various states and regions. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. Mountain goats in America exhibit distinct physical characteristics that are adapted to their rugged mountainous habitats. Their weight typically ranges from 100 to 300 pounds, with males generally being larger than females. Factors such as age, diet, and seasonal conditions can affect their weight. In terms of size, mountain goats usually stand about 3.5 feet at the shoulder and measure around 5 to 6 feet in length. Sexual dimorphism is evident, with males being larger and more robust compared to females. Their horns, which are a prominent feature, are black, slender, and curved slightly backward. Both males and females possess horns, but the horns of males tend to be thicker and longer. Horn growth patterns can provide insights into the age and health of the goat, with annual growth rings visible on the horns. These characteristics not only help mountain goats survive in their challenging environments, but also distinguish them as unique members of the North American wildlife community. Mountain goats in the United States thrive in some of the most rugged and scenic mountain ranges, including the Rocky Mountains, Cascade Mountains, and Sierra Nevada. In the Rocky Mountains, they inhabit specific regions, typically at high altitudes, often above the tree line, where they navigate steep and rocky terrain with ease. The Cascade Mountains offer a diverse range of habitat characteristics and climate conditions, from dense forests to alpine meadows, providing mountain goats with varied foraging opportunities and seasonal movement patterns. The Sierra Nevada presents unique environmental factors, such as varying temperatures and precipitation levels, requiring mountain goats to develop specialized adaptation strategies to survive and thrive. These varied habitats underscore the mountain goat's remarkable ability to adapt to some of the harshest environments in the United States. So, hunting mountain goats in the United States presents numerous challenges due to the animal's typical habitats. These environments are not only difficult to navigate, but also require significant physical endurance and expertise from hunters. Before embarking on a mountain goat hunting expedition in the United States, it is crucial to choose the right gun tailored for this specific type of hunting. Mountain goats are large and resilient animals, often found in challenging terrains. So selecting a firearm that provides both power and accuracy is essential. High-caliber rifles with good long-range capabilities are commonly recommended to ensure a clean and humane kill. Hunters should also consider the weight and durability of the gun, as they will need to carry it across rugged landscapes. Additionally, using a scope with reliable magnification can greatly enhance accuracy, especially when targeting goats at a distance. Obtaining a state-issued hunting license is a mandatory step before hunting mountain goats. Each state has its own set of regulations and requirements, which can include passing a hunter education course, applying for specific permits, and sometimes entering a lottery system due to limited tags. The process ensures that hunters are adequately prepared and that mountain goat populations are managed sustainably. It's important to research and complete all necessary paperwork well in advance of the hunting season to avoid any last-minute complications. Hunting mountain goats with guns offers significant advantages, particularly in terms of flexibility and humane harvesting. The ability to hunt in various types of terrain is crucial when pursuing mountain goats, which inhabit rugged and often inaccessible areas such as the Rocky Mountains, Cascade Mountains, and Sierra Nevada. Using firearms allows hunters to maintain a safe distance while navigating these challenging landscapes, ensuring they can adapt to the unpredictable and steep terrain. Additionally, hunting with guns enables effective and humane harvesting, as a well-placed shot can ensure a quick and ethical kill, minimizing the animal's suffering. This approach not only respects the wildlife, but also aligns with conservation principles, ensuring the sustainable management of mountain goat populations. Hunting mountain goats with guns, while effective, presents notable disadvantages, particularly regarding safety and environmental impact. The primary safety concern stems from the challenging terrain these animals inhabit. Hunters must navigate steep, rocky, and often unstable landscapes, increasing the risk of falls and accidents. Additionally, the remote locations make emergency assistance difficult to access, compounding the dangers. From an environmental perspective, hunting practices can disrupt local ecosystems. The presence of hunters and the noise from firearms can disturb wildlife, potentially altering animal behaviors and habitats. Moreover, improper hunting practices may lead to overharvesting, threatening mountain goat populations and the ecological balance. Therefore, it is crucial for hunters to adhere to safety protocols and conservation guidelines to mitigate these risks. Do you agree with this method? If yes, type 1. If not, share your thoughts in the comments section and keep watching the video.